Hello, everyone, to the latest Nitro F1 race. This race was at France at Paul Ricard at one of the most boring tracks of all time. And um, I was feeling okay. My pace seemed better here than at Portimao, so I was a little optimistic for a little bit better of a race. But we'll get right into it. And it's going to be a sunny race, but a dry race, but the race is going to be overcast all race. So that was going to be interesting because colder temps maybe could make the tires a little cooler. But just coming around from my qualifying lap, I went out really early, probably. But so it's gonna put me up on pull for the time being. But I actually end up falling just a little bit to P4. Mahu got pulled by over a second. That was pretty ridiculous. But teammate Gil second, Cameron third. I'm fourth, Matt fifth. But just gonna get right into the start here. But hoping for a good start because my last few starts have been a little uh, not very good to say the least. But here we are coming to the start of the race, and we got five red lights and just holding, and it was a really quick release. But I got a better start than Cameron there, and even got a better start than Mahu, and Gale get the better start than Mahu as well. And then they go into turn one, and Gale's actually able to get the lead, and I'm side by side with Cameron, but he gets a nice run on the outside, and I'm trying to use the ERS to try to get him, but just wasn't able to. But I drive it in this turn a little harder than him, and then we're still side by side through these sets of turns, and then this was going to be really tough because it gets so tight off there, and that messes me up for this turn as well, and Chaffee's able to get a run on me as well, and kind of turned out that kind of made me lose a spot that I probably shouldn't have lost. Probably should have just fell into fourth, but and then now I have Joseph on sauce trying to attack me, and I know I have to drive it in way deeper, and able to hold on to that for now. But pretty chaotic start and a little nerve wracking to say the least. But we're gonna move on to lap four here, and Joseph's able to stick with me because he's got sauce, and I had to use a lot more ERS than I would like to, and I have an ERS problem at this track where like it literally just goes down without using it. So unfortunately, I had to use quite a bit to keep Joseph behind because I just felt like if he got ahead, I was just going to be wasting my time. Um, Not wasting my time, losing time to the cars ahead. So Joseph goes for a move, but I brake late and go a little wide and put on a good defensive move there. So um, then we jump up to lap 7. You can see Joseph's falling off a little bit with the sauce, but Puck, who didn't even set a qualifying lap and started on hards, is starting to gain some time on me, and he's in sixth place. So, but Joseph goes down in pit on lap 7, and he's doing a two-stop strategy. And at this point, I have to worry about Puck running me down because he was running me down. And in lap 11, you can see he has ran me down. He's only half a second behind. And some of the front runners are also pitting. I had to go an extra lap on these mediums because Gale was had choice for leading. So, um, yeah, Puck didn't give me a ton of room there. That kind of irked me a little bit, but it was fine. And moving on to the end of the lap where I'm going to come and pit, but you can see Puck's kind of just driven away with those hards. So uh, I was hoping I can get on hards here because I was going to take hards and get a nice undercut on them, and hopefully it works out in the end. So Joseph was able to undercut me, but not too much, and I was hoping I could get this done quick and maybe I'd have more pace in the hards, and then later that lap through the long right hander, I get a nice slipstream through it, and I go for the move in a place you normally don't go for moves, and in this long right hander, and actually able to get it done. So he probably kind of let me go. He didn't want to race me for it, but not really sure. But yeah, at this point, Chaffee's the next closest guy, 5 seconds ahead, but up the lap 15 to the chicane on this backstretch. But Gale actually gets spun around trying to make a pass on Cameron, and he actually loses all that time in a position as well, basically two positions because he was making the pass on him. But he fallen only now 3 seconds ahead of me, so yeah. And then lap 18, you can see it's down to almost 2 seconds to Gale, but you see Puck has finally come in on lap 18 to 19, and there he is. I barely overcut him, even though I've been on these hards for about like 7 laps. So Puck's pace was actually really, really good. And at this point, I knew I was in trouble, and there was just no point in trying to fight this because there was no way I was going to be able to hold him back. And yeah, there was going to be nothing I could have done. I mean, look how much he pulls on me there. So lap 20, Puck gets ahead of teammate Gale. And at this point, it's looking like a sixth place finish, and just ride around and don't crash at this point because there's nothing I can really do. So just running laps at this point, but we're going to jump up a little further. Lap 22 coming to 23, and Puck has moved his way into third and trying to pass Chaffee, and Puck ends up crashing, and Chaffee spins as well. I don't have the video clip in this, but basically Chaffee made a double move, which caused Puck to spin out and crash them both, and that will actually result in a post-race penalty for Chaffee in the Alpine. I actually jumped on because he had wing damage, but here Mahu's swerving, trying to warm up his tires, and then Bacon runs in the back of him, and that causes both of them to get 5 second time penalties, which I'll just say right now get taken away post race because we normally don't take those penalties, but on the restart. But that actually gave Bacon wing damage too for running in the back of Mahu. But going on the restart with 2 to go, and I got caught a little bit sleeping, but Chaffee behind me also didn't get a best restart. So, and then we go into 1 and 2, and you can see Bacon's wing damage is pretty brutal. And then I had no idea what I wanted to do here. I thought about taking it 3 wide, but yeah. And then we go into turn 3, and then Bacon's wing damage. He slowed up. I had to check up, and Chaffee actually spun off like my right side apparently. And I never even felt it. Never even knew he was there because there was a white arrow when I turned in. So I don't know if he drove it in hard or I checked up for Bacon too much. I don't know. But all of a sudden, we found ourselves in the third, and nothing really happens in those last 2 laps. So we somehow end up finishing third in this race because I don't know. We survived. I don't know. A random third place, but Mahu actually gets the win. That 5 seconds was taken away. So, yeah. So the final result is Mahu first, Gale for second, me third, Libert fourth, Shaman, new to the league, is in fifth, LCS sixth, Joseph seventh, Matt actually with his 5 second time penalty finishes ninth, Cameron eighth, and then Puck finished 10th. So that was the end of the French GP. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff, and you can watch these Nitro races live on my Twitch channel Saturday nights. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!